You don't need to see his identification. These aren't the droids you're looking for. He can go about his business. Move along. You must learn the ways of the Force, if you're to come with me to Alderaan. I need your help, Luke. She needs your help. I'm getting too old for this sort of thing. That's your uncle talking. Use the Force, Luke. Mos Eisley Spaceport. You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious. I felt a great disturbance in the Force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror, and were suddenly silenced. I fear something terrible has happened. Yes, indeed, if it's a fast ship. Should I have? Only passengers, myself, the boy, 2 droids, and no questions asked. Let's just say we'd like to avoid any Imperial entanglements. The Force will be with you, always. The Force is what gives the Jedi its power. It's an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us and penetrates us. It binds the galaxy together. This little one's not worth the effort. Come, let me get you something. A young Jedi named Darth Vader, who was a pupil of mine until he turned to evil, helped the Empire hunt down and destroy the Jedi Knights. He betrayed and murdered your father. Now the Jedi are all but extinct. Vader was seduced by the dark side of the Force. In my experience, there's no such thing as luck. That's what your uncle told you. He didn't hold with your father's ideals. He felt he should have stayed here and not gotten involved. Yes, I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father. He was the best star pilot in the galaxy, and a cunning warrior. I understand you become quite a good pilot yourself. And he was a good friend. That's no moon. It's a space station. Hello there. Come here, my little friend. Don't be afraid. Oh, don't worry. He'll be all right. I have something here for you. Your father wanted you to have this when you're old enough, but your uncle wouldn't allow it. He feared you might follow old Obi Wan on some damn fool idealistic crusade like your father did. Your father's lightsaber. This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight. Not as clumsy or random as a blaster. An elegant weapon from a more civilized age. For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic, before the Dark Times, before the Empire. There was nothing you could have done, Luke. Had you been there, you'd have been killed too. The droids would now be in the hands of the Empire. Only a master of evil, Darth. You can't win, Darth. If you strike me down, I will become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Leave that to me. Who's the more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows him? The Force can have a strong influence on the weak-minded. Your eyes can deceive you. Don't trust them. They didn't, but we are meant to think they did. These tracks are side by side. Sand people always ride single file to hide their numbers. And these blast points, too accurate for sand people. Only Imperial stormtroopers are so precise. Wait, Luke. It's too dangerous. Rest easy, son. You've had a busy day. You're fortunate to be all in one piece. The Junlan wastes are not to be travelled lightly. Tell me, young Luke, what brings you out this far? Obi Wan Kenobi. Obi Wan. Now that's a name I have not heard in a long time. A long time. Oh, he's not dead. Well, not yet. Well, of course I know him. He's me. Haven't gone by the name of Obi Wan since, before you were born. Destroyed by the Empire. You must do what you think is right, of course. That's good. You have taken your first step into a larger world.